Hello, my loves, and welcome back to Whispers in the Dark. Today, we're going to sit with the truth that many people spend their entire lives avoiding: the fear of slowing down, the fear of meeting the parts of yourself that you've been running from. This is one of the quietest, most universal fears, and yet it's one almost nobody talks about out loud. When life is busy, when there is noise, motion, distraction, you don't have to hear the ache inside of you. You don't have to notice the doubt, the exhaustion, the unmet needs. You can outrun it, or at least you can try. But the moment life gets quiet, the moment the pace softens, the moment the room becomes still, everything that you've tucked away starts to rise. And it starts to rise all at once. And it definitely starts to rise immediately. And that's where the fear lives. Not in the slowing down itself, but in what slowing down reveals. You are not afraid of rest. You are afraid of being unmasked by it. A lot of us learned early in life that stillness wasn't safe. Stillness meant feelings that you didn't know how to express, memories that you weren't ready to revisit, truths that you weren't strong enough to hold yet, loneliness, disappointment, or a sense of emptiness that you didn't know how to fill. So you kept moving, and the world praises movement, even when it's self destruction. But here's what I want you to hear from me today: avoiding yourself is not protection, it is postponement. And that postponement has a cost, a huge cost, a disruptive cost. The fear doesn't disappear when you stay busy. It simply becomes a shadow that follows you into every corner of your life. You deserve so much better than that. So let's talk about what slowing down really means. Not in the poetic way, but in the human way. Slowing down means that you will finally hear your truth. Not the truth you perform, not the truth you tell others, but the truth that rises when there's no audience. Slowing down means noticing the ache that you've ignored, the frustration you keep swallowing, and the dreams you keep postponing, the fatigue you pretend you don't feel. Slowing down means meeting yourself, the self beneath the armor, beneath the hustle, beneath the survival strategies that once kept you alive, but now keep you small. And yes, that is terrifying. Because once you hear the truth, you can't unhear it. It's stuck with you. Like it's like right there, right in your face. The whole big mirror looking at a whole darn reflection at one time. Once you see the wound, that open wound, you can't pretend that it isn't there. But here's the part that most people forget. Facing yourself is not the threat. Facing yourself is the doorway. The fear of slowing down is really the fear of losing control. But when you slow down intentionally, when you meet yourself with honesty instead of judgment, you regain control in the deepest, most powerful ways. Not fake control, true control of yourself. Let me say this very clearly. You cannot build a life you love while running from the person who has to live it. When you've been escaping these moments and escaping reality and all the things that you've been doing and all the things that you've thought were just living and navigating and life has just been sucking in, it just is what it is. And I'm doing my best and I'm doing my best and I'm doing my best. What you've actually been doing is running from you. You're not just running from reality, you're running from yourself. So you're not actually living. So if you fear slowing down, it means your inner world is calling for attention. It means something inside of you is ready to be understood, ready to be healed, ready to be held instead of avoided. And I want to guide you into a new truth. You are strong enough to face yourself. Once you get past that overwhelming moment of the rise and the reflection, and you actually see yourself, not the situation. You see yourself. You're strong enough for that. But you won't believe me till you live through it and actually get to that point of seeing yourself, not the storm and chaos of all that is coming up at once. You're going to see you. You are strong enough to face yourself. You are strong enough to hold your truth. You are strong enough to be still. Slow down, not fall apart, but to realign, to listen, to breathe, to recalibrate your life to match your heart. Hear your heart more than your mind. You deserve to hear your heart more than mind. You deserve to hear your core over your mind. You deserve to be seeing yourself, facing yourself, becoming yourself. You really deserve those things. And they really are right there, easily accessible to you. You just haven't lived it yet. So before I end today's episode, I want to ask you something gently. What part of yourself have you been avoiding? And what might happen if you stopped running? Not all at once and not dramatically, but just for 1 minute. 1 minute of honesty, 1 minute of presence, 1 minute of courage. Your healing doesn't require speed, it requires willingness. If you're here with me now, you're already proving you have it. I mean, you made it this far through an episode. Come on, I'm proud of you. I hope you're proud of you too. Not just from listening to this episode, for being with yourself for this long. You've already been with yourself for more than a minute. Until next time, be well, stay wise, stand resilient, and live as your best self. I will never say that enough. Live. You live as your best self.